are not many left who know this story. One old man, perhaps, who remembers. He is the last of the Apache chiefs, and he still comes to Sacred Mountain to sit in the sun and talk about the last struggles of the Apache and the white man. The Indians never wrote history. They told it. The old told it to the young. Tales of bravery, tales of glory, and this strange tale of the Apache struggle for survival in a white man's world. It all began as a small wagon train was crossing through Apache country.
Black Wolf, strike down the white man. Show them no mercy.
I promise.
I should have been chief. Now, someday, you will be chief. Be strong, not a weakling, like my brother, Big Crow. Kill the white man.
They're all dead. What will we tell Big Crow?
If he finds out we attacked.
This is what we'll tell Big Crow. The white man fired first, from ambush. There were 3 of them against 1 of us. We had to defend ourselves or be killed. You understand? Help me.
Young Eagle, come here, my son.
I have sad news. My father has been murdered by the white devils.
More fighting. How did my brother die?
They fired on us while we were hunting. My father fell with the first shot.
They attacked us without warning.
From ambush. Did you fight them off?
We killed them all.
I had hoped when I signed treaty with Colonel Martin that fighting would be over.
Treaties are written lies. The fighting will never be over till we drive the white man from our land.
We have been through much, and we have learned. We must live at peace with the white men. Or like buffalo, we will disappear and be forgotten. Tell Mahaska.
I will tell Mahaska. Mahaska, my father...
The spirit of the fire has told me. Your father is dead.
My father was murdered.
I tried to turn it away.
Does your fire tell you that there'll be a new chief of the Apache?
No, Black Wolf. You will never be chief.
Your fires are wrong, Mahaska. I will be chief.
Must there always be wars and fighting?
As long as there is hatred and greed, there will always be trouble, Watona. We cannot fight the white man forever. Even your father's prayers and medicines cannot stop their guns.
I'm sorry about your father, Black Wolf.
Thank you, Watona.
I can't understand why you were attacked. We have a treaty with Colonel Martin.
Treaties are for squaws. We must strike first.
That is not the way.
There's so many white men.
After our attack today, there are fewer white men.
You attack them?
Yes. We surprised them and killed them all.
And it cost your father his life. What good did it do?
Now more white men will come.
Let them come. I'm not afraid.
Can't you make your cousin see he's wrong?
I've tried many times. Watona, you're wearing my gift. I'm very happy.
I wear many gifts. I like them. But none so much as this.
Watona, when I am chief in my father's place, I want you by my side.
I don't know.
Is it Black Wolf?
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
Sounds mighty like a war dance going on, Lieutenant.
Maybe you're right, Nevada. We better take a look before we ride in.
No use scaring them greenhorns back there. I ain't never been wrong yet about Injuns. Know so much about them, I've been mistook for one several times. I remember once.
Later, Nevada, when we're not in a hurry.
Well, I was only trying to help. I figured there were some things they didn't learn yet about Injuns at West Point.
A lot of things, I'm sure. What would you suggest we do now?
Well, sir, a fella might sneak around them rocks and come up in back of the teepees yonder.
That's a good idea, and get back as soon as you can.
Yes, sir. I'll hurry.
On foot, Nevada.
On foot? Yes, sir.
Welcome to home of my people.
I come from Colonel Martin. He is angry that the Apache have broken the treaty of peace which he made. Big Crow has not kept his word that there be no more trouble.
Big Crow's word not broken. White men attack our hunting party. My people not to blame.
That's hard to believe, Big Crow.
You talk to white men, make them speak truth to Colonel Martin.
They're all dead. Who was in that hunting party?
My brother, Gray Cloud, and his son, Black Wolf, led hunting party.
I'd like to talk to Gray Cloud.
My brother was killed.
What about Black Wolf? I'll speak to him then.
Bring your cousin here.
He went to Sacred Mountain to pray.
He'd probably tell me the same story anyhow. What do you know about this, young eagle?
I wasn't on the hunting party.
Well, it may have been the white men's fault after all. I'll report to the colonel what you've said, Big Crow.
Colonel Martin knows. Big Crow never lie. He will believe.
Just see that the Apaches stay out of trouble.
Right wheel! It is well they take your word, Big Crow.
I do not lie. Even to save my brother's son. This time our people were attacked.
That is not what Black Wolf tell Watona. He boasted to her about surprising the white men.
A man lies to a maiden.
Watona say you heard him too, young eagle.
He said they attack white men.
My son did not tell me.
I wanted to keep peace, since it was all over and done with.
No, not done. Black Wolf has lied to me. And because of him, I have lied to those who believe my word. Black Wolf must be punished.
I will ask the Great Spirit to name his punishment.
Black Wolf shall be brought before the council for sentence. What is the truth, Black Wolf? Did my brother attack the white men?
They ambushed us.
Your own words prove you are lying. Speak, young eagle.
I shall speak for myself. Yes, we raided them. Why not? My father was a warrior, not a treaty maker afraid to fight. I'll kill every white man that crosses my path.
You shall be punished as the Great Spirit commands. Mohaska.
The Great Spirit has spoken. 5 days without food or weapon on Sacred Mountain. Pray. Pray for the peace, or death comes swiftly.
For a long time, you and your father have made trouble for all of us. There will be no more. Go. Pray for the peace you have done so much to destroy. You have heard? Obey.
I feel sorry for him.
Someday you will learn better.
How will he get food?
You heard what your father said about food and weapons?
I would help him.
A man was lucky, very lucky, to live through 5 days on Sacred Mountain without food and without weapons to defend himself against the wilderness. In the face of this danger, Black Wolf prayed, not for peace and forgiveness, but for strength to further his insane desire for power. His was a prayer of hate because of his obsession against the white man.
Black Wolf.
What do you want? Another story to take back to Big Crow?
I didn't come here to fight.
No?
I'm only trying to help you.
I don't need your help or anyone's.
I'm sorry for you, Black Wolf. Here. You may need this.
Won't help me get fresh food.
Black Wolf! You shouldn't be here. You were supposed to stay 5 days.
I had to see you.
Well, now you better go.
What, Tony? It's gold.
Where did you get it?
In the hills. I saw the sun shining on it amongst the rocks.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Now you can take off these turquoise that young eagle gave you.
No. I like this, too.
Wear the watch out of sight.
Why? It's too pretty to hide.
What, Tona, do as I say.
I don't see why.
When you marry me, you'll learn to obey.
You mean if I marry you?
What, Tona?
Oh, I'd better go.
Don't tell anyone that you saw me.
It'd be bad for you if I did.
Everything seems peaceful enough. We ride straight in. Yes,
Excuse me, Colonel.
What is it, Nevada?
Colonel, sir, I ain't running this this picnic, but I think we ought to go back and get more troopers.
Why?
Well, it's a mighty bad sign when Injuns ain't whooping and hollering. I remember once when...
Later, Nevada.
Oh, I ain't never been wrong yet about Injuns. I know so much about them, I've been mistook for one several times. I remember...
All right, Nevada. You go and take a look at him, but be quick about it. Well, what did you find out?
Well, sir, I found everything pretty much in order, sir.
Must be awfully hot over there, or you're soaking wet.
Yes, sir, all wet. Say, Lieutenant, there's some darn pretty females over there. Some of them could be mighty friendly, I think.
I won't waste words. My patience with the Apache is at an end.
My people have made no trouble.
Except to rob and murder a harmless peddler and his wife who were crossing your land. Just plain murder. And I want the man who did it.
It was none of our people.
You're wrong. The woman was still alive when we found her. I want every teepee searched and every grave questioned.
It shall be done.
Oscar. Excuse me, Colonel. That girl. Does the Colonel see the watch she's wearing?
To Ellen from Harry. Why, this watch belonged to Mrs. Harvey, the woman who was murdered.
Where you get this?
I found it.
Where? Don't be afraid to say.
Out there.
She must have picked it up where the killer dropped it. Didn't you, Watona?
Yes.
I'll do the questioning. Do you realize that a woman was murdered for this? That she was probably wearing it just as you wear? He didn't tell you that, did he?
No.
Who was it?
It was Black Wolf. He brought it to me this morning.
Black Wolf? Why, he's your nephew. Where is he?
I sent him to Sacred Mountain to pray.
Well, it seems he didn't stay there. What did he tell you about this?
He said he found it.
Looks like he's the man we want. Send for him. We'll take him in right now.
If Black Wolf is killer, I will turn him over to you. But first he must be punished according to our tribal law.
You've always kept your word, Big Crow. I'll depend on you to turn him over when you get through with him. But if you fail to deliver him to me by sunrise 6 days from now, I'll round up all your men and send them to the swamplands. And your women and children will be sent to the reservation far to the north, and none will ever return to the land of the Apache.
I will deliver him. I give you my word.
Maybe Black Wolf did find the watch.
You know that is not so.
It's time you forget that Black Wolf is your cousin. He's a renegade.
I'll bring him in.
No. I will go. It's better.
The 5 days have been spent in prayer.
You make a mockery of our gods. Seize him. Hang him well.
Wait.
Now there is no doubt. Take him to our chief.
At the trial, the evidence was like a pointing finger. Black Wolf had murdered, and as he admitted his guilt, he arrogantly defied his chief and his tribe.
You have disgraced our people. You are an outcast. First, you will be punished by our people. You will run the gauntlet and be struck and spat upon by every woman in the tribe. Then you will be turned over to the soldiers. Ohaska, take him. Take this stranger to Colonel Martin at the fort.
Stop! Let him live, so he can crawl back to Big Crow.
Big Crow and all the Apache will be gone.
Gone? Gone where?
The colonel gave Big Crow 6 days to deliver you to the fort. If you're not there, the white soldiers will break up the tribe. They will send the men to the swamplands.
And the women and children to the north country.
So, here are 3 they won't send away. There's many more that feel as we do. We'll band together. We'll kill and rob the white man till we're strong.
And you will lead us, Black Wolf?
Come.
Penny and Lame Bull ambushed us and escaped with Black Wolf. Tiwa is dead.
The 6 days that Colonel Martin gave us are nearly gone. Our time is short.
I know a way to give you time to look for Black Wolf. Let me go to the fort as hostage until you bring him in.
Then go quickly, my son.
You've been gone a long time.
I had a hard time getting back here. The whole tribe's looking for us. Big Crow himself is heading one of the parties.
Did they find our trail?
No, not yet.
And they won't. They only have until tomorrow morning.
That may not be true. Young Eagle's being held at the fort until they find you.
Probably gave himself up to replace me. Fool, I hope they hang him. Get the guns. We'll get more of these.
It was a bitter moment for Big Crow. Black Wolf was still free. His own people had been unable to track him down. It was only a matter of hours now before the white soldiers would ride in to separate the families of the tribe. His own son, Young Eagle, prisoner at the fort with the death penalty over his head.
Young Eagle has escaped from the fort.
That is not like my son. He has never broken his word to me.
Now they will hunt him too.
Lame Bull. Penny.
It isn't much. We should have more men go after bigger wagon trains.
We will. When they hang Young Eagle, the tribe will take orders from me.
Big Crow is still chief. He has a treaty with the white men.
We got your dead rights this time. Keep him up.
Hold it, Nevada. Young Eagle's on our side.
He is. Doggone, nobody never tells me nothing.
There's nothing we can do for him now except catch the killers.
This time they left signs.
Navajo.
No, Apache. My people.
How many would you say were in the party?
There were 3 of them. One of them was Black Wolf.
Black Wolf? How do you know?
Black Wolf's pony has a crooked hoof.
You know all the ponies personal, don't you?
It used to be my pony. Black Wolf won him from me in a race.
Oh. They went out in this direction.
Tell Colonel Martin that this time the trail is warm. I'll find Black Wolf and bring him to the fort.
I hope so. The colonel was beginning to think he'd made a mistake by letting you escape.
I'll keep my promise.
Well, you know what'll happen to the Apache if you fail.
The way I read the signs, they went due north. I'd better lead the way.
Oh, I'll go alone.
Hey! You're heading in the wrong direction. They went due north. This kind of steep, ain't it? Black Wolf! Black Wolf! Look!
Young Eagle.
Free and tracking us.
Wait. Let's see if he's alone. Stop! What do you want here?
Place to hide. I escaped from the fort and they're hunting me.
Are they on your trail?
No, I shook them off miles back.
Why did you escape?
They were trying to hang me without a trial.
So they're not your friends anymore.
I hate them as much as you do. You were right and I was wrong. I want to fight them now and drive them out.
You will take orders from me?
Yes, I will.
Come up. Up there. Hold him there. Do you think I believed you? I'm not as soft-hearted nor as weak as you. You think I'd forgotten the way your father treated me?
You deserve worse than you got.
I ought to kill you. Tie him up. We'll leave him here. Here. There's water in this. Hear it? You can think of it each morning as the sun rises. Get the horses and be ready to ride. We'll only be gone a few days, maybe a week. Perhaps your father and I can come to terms.
Big Crow will never bargain with you. He knows I'd rather die than see you lead our people.
What do you want, renegade?
Young Eagle escaped from the fort.
I know that.
Your son is dead. Colonel Martin found him and then killed him. I brought these to prove to you that I'm not lying. He had no chance to use them.
May my son find peace.
Is that all you have to say?
Young Eagle is beyond my help.
But you'll send the Apache to avenge him.
Too many of our people would die. That would not bring back my son.
You're an old man. Let me lead the Apache against the white man.
No, there will be no war.
What kind of a chief are you? You let the white man massacre our people, murder my father and kill your son, and you bleed about peace.
I am an old man, that is true. But so long as I am chief of the Apache, there will be no war. You and your father before you have been the cause of all of our trouble.
Come.
Yes, because of the white man to whom they had pledged their word to keep the peace, Indians killed each other. This meant nothing to renegades like Black Wolf. He didn't believe that a man's word was a sacred thing if it interfered with his secret ambitions. To him, honor was weakness, and weakness was something he despised. He'd show them what a strong man could do. To force Mahaska to declare him chief of the Apache, he took Watona. It was a great dream Black Wolf had, of leading the Apache into battle, and either to win freedom from the white man's rule or die gloriously.
Big Crow. Big Crow. Big Crow.
Watona! 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 Watona!
Where is Big Crow? Big Crow is dead. And the son of Big Crow is dead. You have no chief.
Where is Watona?
If you and your counselors decide that I will lead the Apache on the warpath, then your daughter will be returned to you. I shall return at sundown, and we shall start our war dance.
Black Wolf, why do you want to destroy us?
Destroy us? You now have a leader, Watona. The Apaches on the warpath will avenge Sand Creek, Death Canyon, and all the rest. The white man will pay for his massacres.
And more blood will start flowing. There'll be more fighting and more wars.
I'm a warrior, Watona, a chief. Was there peace with Big Crow? When Young Eagle was alive, was that peace?
Young Eagle? What's happened to him?
He is dead. Go to the cave and see that he is. We'll meet on Sacred Mountain.
In desperation, Mahaska had called a council of the elders to tell of the problems that confronted them. Their chief, Big Crow, was missing. Young Eagle had disappeared. Watona, a prisoner. And Black Wolf demanding that he be recognized immediately as their new leader and chief. At sunset, he was coming back for their answer. And only the council could decide whether there would be war or peace.
Where's Black Wolf?
Young Eagle. I knew Black Wolf was lying when he said white soldiers had killed you too.
He killed my father with my own weapon. Where is he?
I do not know. He's gone and taken Watona with him.
Watona?
He took her last night. He has threatened great harm to her unless I start the war drums and declare him chief. He will be back at sundown. You are now chief. Send warriors after Watona.
No, it's too late for that. Our time at the fort is up. Even now, soldiers may be riding to take us. Black Wolf knew all that. Delay the war drums as long as you can.
I will do as you say. The trail starts there.
We'll rest the horses a few minutes. Everybody check their guns.
Colonel Martin, sir, I'm sure if we gave young Eagle another chance, he'd be able to deliver for it.
I've waited too long now. I'm giving Big Crow notice we're moving the tribe.
Colonel Martin should have asked me before letting that fella go. I know them Indians. I remember once. Oh.
Lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
You and I'll take a look at him at the top of that rise.
Yes, sir.
Maybe I'd better go along, Colonel.
All right, Nevada. You come along. Rest of you men wait here.
That's what I'd call a full-fledged war dance.
I'm going in there and talk to Mahaska.
Doesn't look too safe, sir.
Well, if it isn't, Nevada, you can have my boots.
I tried them on this afternoon, sir. They're too big for me.
I'm going with you, sir.
No, you both stay here and cover me, in case I have to make a dash for it. What's going on here? Where's Big Crow?
Our chief is dead. Murdered by Black Wolf.
Black Wolf?
I cannot hold them any longer. Big Crow is dead and Watona is gone. I am powerless. And even now, Black Wolf and Young Eagle, who once were friends, may be fighting.
And if Black Wolf wins?
My people will follow him on the warpath.
I don't think Young Eagle has a chance. I'm not going to wait any longer.
Only a little while more.
No, I'll be back just as soon as I can with my full regiment.
This may mean the end of our people.
Mahaska, Why don't you come back with me to the fort? At least you will survive.
I am not important. As things are now, I do not care to live. No. I will stay with my people.
Have your own way, Mahaska.
Big Crow is dead. We ride back to the fort.
Almost sunset. Ought to be starting down.
Get the ponies. Come, Watona.
Young Eagle.
Come up from the back. I'll keep you covered. We're alone. Come up and we'll fight it out.
You're lying again, Black Wolf. I'm staying right here till it gets dark. Then I'm coming up.
You win this time, Young Eagle.
Can't let him get to the village. You take that pony along that trail. And tell your father to keep the tribe off the warpath until I bring in Black Wolf.
Why don't you kill me and get it over with?
No, I'm taking you in.
And so Black Wolf had to die to learn that honor was strength, not weakness. The Indians never wrote history, they told it. The old told it to the young. Tales of bravery, tales of glory, and tales of their struggles long ago.